Yo, what's
There we
poppin'
go.
YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Peso, your favorite sports nephew here. I'm with Rashad Harper, the greatest sports analyst of all time. My
Thank you,
other
thank you, thank you.
co-host, the special guest, Mississippi Valley State commit, Jaylen Boom King. Give
What's
it up for your
good,
boy.
Brody? What's good? Yo,
Man, how you feeling, my boy?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Man, I'm just so great to be back on YouTube, man. I took a 2 year hiatus. But man, we got a few questions for you before we get into the show. Before we really get into
Yes.
what we finna talk about, man, we got a few questions for you, man. And we just want to know,
No
bro,
way.
what
No
what
way.
made what made you choose football over basketball, bro?
Bro, cuz the reason why I chose football over basketball is because, bro, like I don't the same passion I got for football, I really ain't have it like that for basketball,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Like,
That makes sense.
bro, I feel like I
yeah.
had a better shot.
Hey, going
Football,
D1 at football over basketball.
for sure.
Hell yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I just got three hot takes.
All right.
So my
Mhm.
first thing, shot, and you agreed with me on this. Caitlin Clark is
Okay.
better than Wimby. Caitlin Clark is freaking better than Wimby. Caitlin Clark is better than Wimby.
No, I'm sorry, no.
Oh my goodness.
Shaw,
Do
we
you?
talked about this. Shaw, we talked
No, I
about
didn't
this in the
agree
locker
with
room.
you.
Caitlin Clark is better than Wimby.
No, 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 no. Boom. Do you understand genealogy? Like men being
Bro,
better than
Shaw,
women. That's what. Do you understand genealogy?
I
Like
understand
there's
that.
a
But
reason that
Shaw,
women
Shaw,
can't play
Shaw,
in
just
the
be
NBA.
real. But just think about it like
Yes.
this. Shaw,
Uh-huh.
Shakari Richardson, can you beat her in a race?
Hell no. I mean, I don't train though.
That's what I'm saying. Caitlin Clark better than Wimby.
Wemby
What
trains.
you
He's
what you
in
think, Big Bernie?
NBA.
Big Bernie, what you think?
Caitlin Clark over. I think Caitlin Clark is a better playmaker than Wemby. I feel like there are some aspects of her game where she may be better than Wemby.
Better than.
But man, that 7'4" Frenchman, man, he's a force to be reckoned with. So I can't
Oh,
really
for
all the way.
sure.
I mean, I don't know, man, but you know what? I'm gonna have to give it to Wemby. I'm gonna have to give it.
Wimby.
Shot, what you think, Shot?
Wemby. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Brandon, I do agree with your point. Like there might be certain
yeah,
aspects such as the
yeah,
playmaking that
yeah,
might be better than
yeah,
Wemby. But we're
right.
talking about in general. I would Wemby.
Bro. All right, bro. It's
So look,
two out of one, 2-on-1. So I'm gonna let y'all have that one. I still
okay,
have my
so
reasons,
look.
but
So look, before we get into draft talk, we got another question, man. What made like do you think you're gonna be prepared for SWAC competition, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been keeping up with the SWAC for a minute. Like since like 2022, 2023. Bro, the
honestly, bro,
SWAC is a hell of a conference, dude. Are you think you're gonna be ready for real?
bro, I work,
Mm-hmm.
I dedicate myself,
Oh yeah,
I put time into my craft.
right.
I feel like I'm gonna be ready. But one thing, you never gonna be as prepared as you think you are.
Oh for sure. Oh for sure. So man, like
100%.
I mean, I would consider you a balling legend because you went D1. It's not a lot of balling niggas who go D1. So man, like
For sure.
talk about like your relationship with all the other like Baldwin legends, like niggas who went D1 like Javon Bullitt or Michael Wells, or even in basketball like Perez Demery, bro.
Perez
Like,
Demery.
yeah.
You know, pretty close with those guys.
Oh
Talk
yeah.
to those guys on a day-to-day, weekly basis. Like tight. We working on a group chat right now with all of us, bro.
Okay.
Just
Okay. That's what's up, man. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The big talk of the town today, man. The draft was last night, and y'all, we got a lot of shit to talk about because this might go down as like one of the most interesting draft classes in a minute. Man,
hold on.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's go.
y'all just now starting to talk about the draft right now?
Yeah, we finna get into the draft, bro.
Well,
Mhm.
can I say my two more takes before I get
Oh
ready
yeah,
to head
yeah.
out?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Because
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
I'm be real. I ain't watched draft. I ain't watched the draft,
Okay.
so I
So you
can't
just
really
want to?
speak too much.
Okay,
I ain't
okay.
watched the
You
draft.
okay? You okay?
I uh I was a little busy, but I
Hmm.
want to come get y'all opinions because I know you guys are like deep into the sport. I respect
Oh
y'all's
yeah.
opinion.
Oh yeah.
Very
Yes, sir. Thank you.
high respect for y'all's opinion.
Okay.
So
Okay.
y'all see, I say Caitlin Clark better than Wimby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You Big Bernie, you agree
Yeah.
to disagree.
Yeah.
You kind of
I agree
see,
to
but you
disagree.
kind of understand.
Yeah.
Shot totally thinks Wimby's way better. Shot, I respect yours. All right, take two.
Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Bam Adebayo's 83 was better than Kobe's 81.
I
All
agree
right.
with you,
Okay. Okay.
twin. Twin, I
What?
agree with you on that one now.
What?
I
Hey,
agree with you
it's
on that one
shot.
now.
Look, Big Bernie,
83 is
Hold
Big
on.
better
Bernie,
than
Big
81.
Bernie, Big Bernie, look at shot.
83 is
Look
better
at
than
shot.
81.
Look at
Fuck
shot.
is we talking about?
Look at
Okay,
shot, Big Bernie.
okay.
Look at shot. What you gotta say,
All
shot?
right. Okay. 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 Let me speak real quick. Okay. Okay.
Hey, bro.
March
Tell the
22nd
people how
of
you feel, bro.
2006, Kobe Bryant is in Toronto. His team
Okay.
at half is down 20. They needed every single point. They needed every single point of Kobe's 81.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bam Adebayo played the horrible Wizards. No defense. They left them open from three. He shot 7 for 22. More than half of his points came off of free throws. And he was less efficient from the field. Kobe was more efficient, was efficient on the three, was efficient from his free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Though less points came free throws, most of them were straight buckets. And again, his team was down 20, and his team needed every bit of that because if not, they would have lost that game. And prior
Okay.
to
So
that, Kobe's averaging over 30 that month. Did we? So are we gonna forget that? Mind you, this is '06 Kobe leading the league in scoring. So are we just gonna forget about that? Do we
listen,
not
bro.
add
And we
Kobe?
talking
We
about
just talking
2026
about
Bam
one game.
Adebayo.
We talking about two games. We talking about Bam's 83, and we talking about Kobe's 81. We're not talking about what Kobe was averaging. Respectfully, now, now let me
I'm just
ask you
saying.
a
I'm just
question.
saying.
Now let me
Bro,
ask
do
you a
not
question.
disrespect 2026 Bam
Question
Adebayo like that.
question number one. Question number one, Sean. Does
What?
Bam Adebayo or does he not get to choose his opponents? Does he get to choose his opponents?
No, he doesn't get to choose his opponent.
I
They
don't
He
just
does
think
play
he.
who's
not.
in front of you.
Okay. Question number two: does
Okay.
Bam Adebayo or does Bam Adebayo not? Does he dictate who fouls him or who doesn't foul him?
No, he doesn't dictate it.
That's what I'm saying. So using this logic, you can't. And also, 83 is a bigger number than 81.
It is.
Yeah,
I
I
So
totally
it's
agree,
understand
Big
that.
like,
Bernie. Big Bernie, I agree. I
listen,
agree, Big Bernie.
listen. He thought I
Hey,
was
hey,
finna
hey,
come
check
up.
this out, Sean. Check this out. I feel, me personally, I just feel like Bam Adebayo understands how the game is played today. He shot
Oh
40
yeah,
something free throws. Nowadays, it's pump
exactly.
fake, get him in the air, get to the free throw line, get a
It's a
bucket.
new game. It's a new
It's a
game,
new
Shot.
game, new era,
Look at
Sean.
I
James Harden.
understand.
Look at SGA, bro.
Okay, I'll put it
Like
like
it's.
this. If y'all want to say Bam Adebayo's 83 is okay, is better, okay, I get it. But to
Mhm,
me, Kobe Bryant's 81 is more impressive. He did it in a more physical era.
mhm. But I think you just stuck on the nostalgia, Shot. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen, Sean
And
stuck
what?
on it. It is what it is.
I think you
Sean,
just.
me and Big Bernie think Bam Adebayo's 83 is better than Kobe's 81. I'm
Here's the
sticking
thing.
by
Okay,
that.
okay. Listen, okay, here's the thing. If y'all were to do a poll on Instagram or Twitter right now, most people would say Kobe Bryant. Like, I'm not the only one on this
Now I
stage.
ain't gonna lie. I
Because
ain't
he's
gonna
the
lie,
fan
boom.
favorite. He's the
Exactly. He
fan
is a fan
favorite.
favorite. He's a fan favorite.
Come on, Shot. You know
But
this,
look
I
Shot.
will,
though.
I will say, I'm gonna side with y'all a little bit. It's also the name. Like, Bam of all, out of all people, breaking Kobe's record. Like,
Bro,
you don't like it.
you see what I'm
It's also the
saying,
name.
bro?
It's
I
also,
think
So,
y'all
so,
I'm
so,
siding with
y'all
y'all a
niggas
little bit.
just
if
I'm
hate.
siding with y'all a little bit. I'm siding with y'all a little
Listen,
bit.
bro. Listen, bro. You can feel how you want to feel about them, but at the end of the day, bro, it's Wilt Bam Kobe team. It's Wilt Bam Kobe, bro. It's Wilt Bam Kobe, brother.
That
But
still
listen,
sounds crazy.
yes,
but
That's the
listen,
greatest
sir.
of all time.
boom, boom. Hit him with your last hot take before you get up out of here, twin.
Hey, bro, my last hot take. Hold on,
Mm,
before I say this, uh, I just got one thing to say before I say my last hot take.
okay.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Hmm.
OG should have won Finals MVP, but
Yes,
that's a whole nother
I agree
story.
with that. I
Whole
agree
nother
with that.
story. OG
Honestly,
should have won. Hey, bro.
I
I
can
agree
see
with
that. Hold
that.
on. Boom, you cool.
I
Boom
cook,
Wait,
crazy
bro.
now.
I cook. I
you.
cook.
Oh
All
my
I ain't
right, but
gonna
my
God.
lie.
last listen. My last hot take:
Yes.
the GOAT is MJ.
Yes, that's
How?
not really a hot
Oh,
take.
How?
Wait,
oh,
hold up. It's not really
How?
a hot take. No,
How?
you
one
can
for
look at
three,
it two different
boom.
ways. You
You
can
went
look at
one
it two
for three,
different ways.
boom.
I can see what Boone. No, I see what Boone is
What?
saying. Wait. Hold up. Let me cook.
What?
Let me cook. Brandon, let me cook. Hold up. Think about it like this. Think about it like
Mhm.
this. Michael Jordan played 15 seasons, correct?
Yes.
Now, this man, he left twice and he broke his foot back in '86. So really,
Hmm.
that's just 12 seasons. And in 12
Okay.
seasons,
Facts.
this man done won 6 rings, multiple
So
final MVPs, and he led the
so
league in
so
scoring. And back in '88, he won a Defensive Player of the Year. If that's not gold
defensive player
material,
of the
I don't
year.
know what.
Oh,
If that's not gold
Bron,
material, I don't know
Bron
what is.
should have won it in
That's more
2013.
Bron
in less
Bron been in the
time.
league 20 years.
Listen,
Only won
listen.
four
Are we
finals.
gonna overlook? Are we gonna overlook the 2013 season where he got snubbed, bro? Where the person who won DPOY over him was Mark
Yes,
Gasol, and Mark
yeah,
Gasol wasn't
I
even
agree
first
with
team
that.
all
I agree with
defense in
that.
2013.
That's true. I agree with that. Hold up. Now let me get on LeBron's case because I see where both of y'all are coming from. I study this. I study the
Yeah,
Jordan and Bron debate all the time. Okay,
yeah.
because okay. Y'all, okay. All right, LeBron, 4 rings over 10
Mhm.
years. But what makes LeBron the GOAT is his longevity, and he did less is more.
Yes.
Because Michael Jordan couldn't have played with different coaches in different systems and adapted. He needed Phil Jackson. LeBron James, multiple coaches, multiple different systems, and it was able to win multiple championships. Not too many
Oh
guys
yeah.
in the league can do that, especially at a superstar level.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta agree with
Bro, he
Shad on
won a
that.
chip in the bubble. He had D
Hold
Wade and
on.
Bosh,
Hold
No,
on.
Kyrie, K
Let
Love,
me
no,
J.R.
hit,
wait,
let me
Smith,
hit you.
Stomp.
Let me hit y'all with
Boom,
a
boom,
real jam
boom.
game for all
Brandon,
the
I got
people
this.
watching at home. Cause
Brandon,
hold on.
I got. Okay. I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak.
Listen, for everybody who gonna see this video, let me ask y'all niggas a question. If any other team other than the Los Angeles Lakers would have won in 2020, would y'all say that shit didn't count?
That's fact though.
Would
That's
y'all
fact.
have said that?
I wouldn't have said it
That's
didn't
fact for
count.
real.
Come on now.
Okay, I want to bring up another point. Boom. You talk about LeBron teaming up with Wade. You talk about him teaming up with Bosh, AD, and things of that nature. But Michael Jordan, okay. He couldn't beat Larry Bird until he got old. He's 1-9 in the playoffs without Scottie Pippen. He needed the best rebounder in Dennis Rodman. He didn't win anything before Phil Jackson got there. So what are we talking about? Michael Jordan
But
quite literally
shot,
built
just
his
how
team
he
as
played,
well.
just how MJ played with these greats, Bron played with other greats. Let's not
He
act
did.
Okay,
like he
but why do
He
you?
didn't.
But
did
why?
have some great.
But why?
He had
But
Kyrie
why do you
Irving,
did?
bro.
But
He had
but why do we
Anthony
use that?
Davis.
Okay, but why do? Okay, but why do MJ fans use that to discredit Bron, like playing with greats, when Michael Jordan did the same thing?
Yeah.
And you got to remember, with less help, and back in '07, he carried his team to the finals. Michael Jordan was getting swept by Larry Bird in the first round. And hold on, another thing that
Yeah.
Michael Jordan fans don't want to hear: within
And the
16 seasons,
Detroit Pistons.
hold up,
He
he
was
was
getting whooped
look
by the
and the
Pistons
Pistons.
too.
Wait, he's 2-6. Well, no. He was two early in his career. He was 2-6 versus the Magic, the Pistons, Celtics, Lakers, and another thing. He would make the playoffs with 30 and 52 records. If y'all don't believe me, look it up. Eight in the East, 30 and 52. He was making the playoffs with below mediocre records. Y'all Michael Jordan fans want to hide
In a
that though.
in a more
Hey,
physical,
hey,
more
tell you,
big dominant, more harder era, he still went 6-0
Okay,
in the
okay.
finals.
Okay. You can say it's more
but
physical.
Bron
He's
had nine
undefeated.
appearances. Bron
He
had
he
9 appearances. What are we talking about,
He
bro?
had 10, 10
9 appearances, four
appearances.
rings.
Bro,
9 appearances, four
wait a minute.
rings.
So let me ask you a
Jordan,
question.
Jordan,
So let me.
Jordan, Jordan went to the finals six
Okay,
times and won all six.
that's cool. Let me ask you a
Are we
question,
so
Boom.
somebody,
If you
somebody,
were an NBA player, Boom, would you rather would you rather go to the finals or lose in the first round? What's worse? Go to the finals and lose or lose in the first round?
I'd rather go to the finals and lose.
Exactly. We gonna sit here and act like the finals appearances don't count, nigga. He still went. He played
But
the
he
greatest fucking
lost.
dynasty of all time.
But he
so
lost.
also,
He
also, also,
lost.
at the peak of MJ's powers, not forget he came back in '95 and lost against the Magic
Yeah.
in the Eastern Conference Finals against Magic, against Penny Hardaway, and against a young Shaq, the same team that Hakeem Olajuwon beat. To be honest, I
Mm.
have a hot take right now. If Michael Jordan stayed 94 and 95, right, and he didn't retire or come back, I think that Houston Rockets team would have got him.
Oh
They
yeah.
struggled.
Oh yeah. Because they was that a lot of
They
people
couldn't even beat the
overlook that
Magic.
shit.
That's the same team that couldn't even beat the
Listen, they
Magic.
had Elijah
Hakeem
Warren,
Olajuwon
Charles
needed less
Barkley.
help.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Then they have Kenny the Jet Smith on that team.
Yes,
Yeah. Houston was stacked back in the day, bro. Like a lot of people,
for sure.
Man.
because the Lakers and the Bulls, they were really the teams of the
Yeah.
'90s. But a lot of niggas overlooked the Houston Rockets back then, bro.
Yeah, for sure, sure, sure. Hey, but listen,
So
bro.
yeah.
Hey, Shot,
Yes, sir.
Big Bernie.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like, bro, MJ my goat, bro.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
can
with it. I
MJ
ain't
respect
my
gonna
you for
say
that,
goat.
my
MJ's
dog.
your go. I respect that. I
I can
respect that.
respect you
MJ
for
my
that, my
goat,
dog.
man.
Say
Yes, sir.
boom. Hey man, you got anything else before you get up out of here, my dog?
Hey, bro, I just want to say I appreciate y'all two
Oh
gentlemen's
yeah.
right here, man.
Oh
Y'all a
yeah.
real one, bro,
Y'all
for
give it up
sure.
for my boy
Thank
Salute
you.
to
Boom, man.
y'all.
For sure.
Hey, y'all
Oh
hold
yeah.
it down,
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
I'm gonna be tuning in.
Oh yeah, twin. All right, twin. We gonna
Yes,
fuck
sir.
with you.
All right, bro. Be
All right,
safe.
brother.
So look, it's been a crazy draft, y'all. It's been a real crazy
For
draft,
sure.
man.
What should we
Listen,
discuss first? Mm-hmm.
we gonna get into the AJ Divanstar. I know everybody want to talk about AJ.
Advanced it.
Man, how you feel, bro? How you feel about AJ? Because
How do I feel
I'm gonna tell the people how I feel.
about the Banster or the draft in general?
I'm gonna get into the whole nitty gritty, like man, how these players gonna affect their teams, man. Like what this shit mean for everybody. Like I just want you to get into the nitty gritty first, though.
Like, okay. I think the draft. Okay. If this draft pans out how I think it is in the next
Mm-hmm.
5 to 10 years, correct?
Yeah.
I honestly think that we could be talking about a top five, top 10 draft class if it pans out how I think.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
96,
It
with
has
'03,
potential.
with 84. It has potential. Like if it pans out
It
how I
has
think in my head
potential, bro.
in the next 10 years, honestly, I
But
think
guess
that's what
what?
we could be talking about.
But guess what,
Hmm.
bro?
Yes,
Potential
sir.
is only potential until it happens. Look at what people are saying about
Mm,
the Spurs. Look what people are saying
yeah.
about the Spurs. They saying the Spurs can be the next dynasty. You know what I'm saying? They say
Yeah.
that, and I see it. But the same thing I
Hmm.
tell them is the same thing I'll tell you. Potential is only potential until it happens. I like AJ Davanski. I kept up with him at BYU. I think he can be
Sure.
a plug and play type of guy. You know, I think he could be a franchise
Yes.
cornerstone. But
Hmm.
my biggest thing, bro, what they gonna like? How is him and Trey Young gonna play together? Because they're both like somewhat heliocentric. They need the ball to thrive. Both of them need the ball in their hand to
Yes.
thrive. So
I
I'm kind of
imagine
like,
I imagine for Trey, like him being the
mm-hmm,
older player, him having the mature mindset,
yeah,
right? Though he is heliocentric and
mm-hmm,
needs the ball, I imagine that he can adapt to that. Like
yeah,
maybe he's in a situation where he tells the Bantha, "Don't worry about me. My shots will find me." And
yeah,
Trey, he's always thrived in the pick and roll.
mm-hmm,
So maybe they thrive in that pick and roll, pick and pops, different ways to get the Bantha the ball. And think about it:
oh
when the
yeah,
Bantha gets double teamed, Trey is now able to play off the Bantha, and now he can cut, he can get this three, and he can move more off the ball. So if I'm Washington's coach, I would move Trey more off the ball, and when he's on the ball, put him in a playmaking role where I can get the Bantha the
yeah.
ball. That's how I would do it.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
AD, how you feeling about AD, bro? Because
Day-to-day Davis,
a lot of street
I have
clothes,
mixed feelings.
bro.
I have
Man,
mixed feelings,
look,
man.
I'm just so glad Atlanta avoided him because y'all know I'm a Hawks fan. It was a lot of
Yes.
rumors going around that Atlanta was good. Man, I'm just so glad we
No.
avoided that, bro. But I hate that. But me being a Hawks fan, I still got that love for Trey, man. And
Yes.
I hope AD don't fuck Dabansta and Trey up, man. I
Now I
really
will
hope
say,
they just do it.
if they stay healthy, the Wizards can be a top team in the
Yeah.
East. That I ain't gonna lie,
Yes.
Anthony. That's
Like
a
a top
big
five,
if.
like a
Like
top five team in the East.
no, no. I need you to. That if is a big if for Anthony Davis. That is a big
Yes.
if he can
Huge,
stay healthy.
huge if. Huge if. Because y'all forget that first
Yes,
game he played with Dallas, he went off, bro. I think he scored 23 points in the first half. You
23
know
in
what I
the
mean?
first half. I'm here, and then he
I'm
get
here,
injured the second
I'm
half,
here.
and then
And
messing up
then
everyone's parlay. I remember it vividly because I told my homeboy to bet on him. I'm not sure if you do prize picks, but yeah.
yeah, I do, but man, that bro, it's a huge if, man. But
But,
honestly, realistically, my prediction for the Wizards, I don't think they're gonna be a bottom five team in the East anymore. But I'm not all the
uh-uh.
way certain that they're gonna be a top five team in the East either. I think they have to
I put it
develop
like
some
this.
chemistry.
They're in that.
I
That's
think,
true.
yeah.
They're in this space where like they're in this space where
Hmm.
if they make a push, we wouldn't be surprised. If they make
Yeah.
a push to the playoffs, we wouldn't be surprised. The only thing I think we would be surprised about if they were the only thing we'd be surprised about if they were a bottom five team in the East, because this is where
Yeah.
they make their push at least towards the play in. Like I'm projecting them to at least be eighth or ninth in the East, maybe towards that fifth seed if they really make that push. How I think
Yeah. Shad, how do you feel about Cam Boozer going to the Memphis Grizzlies?
Cam Boozer to the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
Honestly,
lie.
mhm,
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
okay. I was gonna say honestly, I think it's a decent pick, but I'm
Hmm.
not I'm not sure how he'll fit yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is the spacing gonna be there? Because do they have shooters? John Morant's not a
Hmm.
shooter. That
No,
is like
he.
the paint's gonna be a bit clogged. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not sure how Boozer's gonna. And I know Boozer can shoot a
I
bit, but he's not the
listen.
most consistent.
I do think Boozer's talented, but I just
Yes.
don't think that was the right fit for Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they
Mm-hmm.
should have went in a different direction. They should have tried to find a guy who can really run the court. You know, a guy
For
that
sure.
can get everybody involved. Because I mean,
Yes.
John Morant is a playmaker, but he's not like a playmaker for the team. He can create points for himself.
So
But
I always
you ask John Morant to
yes.
go run the
Mm-hmm.
floor for his team, he
Floor.
can't do that.
Yeah. I think there's a difference between, and I think we often get this mixed up between playing point guard and
Mhm.
playmaking. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Because
Kevin
not every
Durant can
point
come
guard
off.
is a playmaker.
That's true.
Not every point guard
And
is a
not
you
every
had.
playmaker,
Yeah.
and not every playmaker is a point guard. Like for example,
Absolute.
KD. For
Jokic.
example, yes. For example, right? For example, Kevin Durant, right, is a
Mhm.
playmaker. He's the guy that's gonna come off them double pin downs. If he gets double
Yeah.
team, okay, he's gonna dunk that down, easy read. But if he's bringing the ball up, having to get everyone else set up, that's not him. That's out of his game.
And some playmakers are self creators. Some
That's
playmakers
true.
can only make plays for themselves. And I
That
think
that is very true.
John Morant is a self creating playmaker. I do think Cam Boozer is a self creating
Mm,
playmaker. But
yes,
guys like Cedric Howard, you still have to be able to get him involved because they can
yes,
score, but they're not self-creating guys. When you look at
yes.
Jaylen Jackson, he's not a self-creating guy. He can
No,
score
he's not.
off a rebound and a putback, but I mean shit,
Like,
he's a
because
big,
not
he's supposed
everyone can score off the dribble. Because if you look at how
uh,
Jaren Jackson scores, and I want you to look at next time he posts
mm,
up weird. He posts up parallel towards the basket. It's never just like a
yeah.
full back down of authority. But he has nice touch. His touch makes up for it. He has a great touch around the rim. Not
Oh
everyone's
yeah,
an
oh
off
yeah,
the dribble player.
oh yeah,
You got a lot of
oh yeah.
guys that come off the screens, that come off the ball. We got a lot of Clay Thompson, Con Nipple prototypes.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of
Um,
guys that slash towards the basket.
oh yeah, for sure. Rashad, the
Yes, sir.
Atlanta Hawks draft Kingston Flemings eighth overall. Now, y'all, this one right here, it hits a little home because man, I'm a Hawks fan myself. I've been watching this team since Braun beat them niggas in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, bro. So this
I know
shit
you was
means
mad.
something to me. But man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. My first reaction, and you heard because I wasn't on the phone when this happened. I hopped off the phone.
No,
But man, my first reaction was fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think he's a bad player. I'm
bad
not
player.
saying Kingston Fleming. No, no, no. I think he's a phenomenal player. But just like the
So that's
Memphis
it.
Grizzlies situation, but just like the
Hmm.
Memphis Grizzlies situation, I just don't
Hmm.
think he was the right fit for our team. You get what I'm saying? Because if you go
Hmm.
and look at that New York series when we was up against New York 2-1, bro,
Yes.
we had a lot of rebounding issues, bro. Carl
Yes.
Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson was owning us off the glass. Bro,
Oh, for sure.
our tallest player is 6'10, bro.
Yeah. And I
We
think
don't
Jack
have a
Landale was hurt for y'all that series.
yeah, Jock Landale, he's a 7 footer, but he was injured, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
and I don't
You need to.
even if we did have Jock Landale, I still don't think it would have made that much of a
Yeah,
difference, man, because he's not
for
really
sure.
a glass cleaner type of dude.
Cleaner.
But
Yes.
I think this front court is going to be very similar to the San Antonio situation, where you
Yes.
have like you know how San Antonio has Vassell, Fox, and then Harper coming off the bench. It's going to be
Yes.
very interesting to see what Atlanta
The
does
guard
with the
rotation
guard
for
situation.
sure. I will say this
Yeah,
about Fleming.
because
I
we got
think
CJ McCollum, bro. We got
uh,
CJ McCollum, bro.
Steve McCollum.
Now we
I
got
will say,
Kingston Fleming.
okay, I will say, with
Mhm.
Kingston Flemings, I think he's out of Houston. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, he is.
He's a lockdown defender. Everyone on
Mhm.
Houston, dog defenders. Flemings, he was amazing in the March Madness tournament. Like
Oh yeah.
he's a guy that's gonna guard a superstar. Like
Mhm.
okay, okay. Instead of getting mixed match, so let's say if he wasn't at let's say
I
if he
feel like
was in the years
He's a Casey Wallace type of
Casey
prototype.
Wallace for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, let's say if he was in that playoffs with Jalen Brunson,
Mhm.
instead of CJ McCollum guarding, you could have had Flemings guarding him, and he's not bad from
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
He's a lockdown defender. He's someone that's gonna lock down the
But
superstar guard
man, I'm
or make
I'm
it
just
difficult for him.
so I'm just so fond for Dyson Daniels because that first season he was with the Hawks, man. Bro,
Generation.
bro,
Yeah.
that shit was magical, bro. That
If
was
he
some
develops,
defense.
I wish
But
he would
he
develop. If
can't
he did,
shoot. He's
I
just
know.
like, bro,
That's
he's
what I
just
was just
like
gonna say.
Castle. He's just like Castle, bro. He can play great defense. But when it's time to shoot a three, clank, clank,
Yeah.
clank, clank, my God. And man,
If he
like I
develops
said,
a
it's going,
3-point shot, like
yeah,
I think he'd be
yeah.
great.
But it's going, like I said, it's going to be interesting because you know Dyson Daniels, he's technically a guard too. So it's like 4 or 5
Yes.
guards in there. It's going to be in.
I wouldn't
I
consider
don't
him a
know.
guard though. I don't consider him a
No,
guard.
because he's played. There's been times where he's played the three,
Yeah,
but
he's
he's a
played
natural.
guard, but
Yeah,
I really don't. I really when I look at Dames, I really don't see because
he
like
played a lot of.
for a
He
guard,
played
his
a lot
handle
of
to me
three.
ain't there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he played a lot of small forward last year,
yeah.
but he's officially listed as a guard. But I don't think he's a natural guard.
I
But
feel like
man,
he's better at forward than he is at guard because when I look at his handle, right? When I
mhm,
look at his handle, it feels a bit loose for a guard. You know what I mean? Like he's more prone to
mhm.
lose the guard. Like I would much
Yeah,
rather trust
yeah, I
CJ
noticed
McCollum
that.
with the
Like
ball.
he's very prone to
Yeah,
like losing the ball when he
yeah,
dribbles.
his handle is
I
very
see
weak for
that.
a guard.
Yeah.
I like him better as a forward.
Do you think Kingston Flemings could potentially replace Dyson Daniels, assuming he doesn't develop that three? And let's assume there's a world where Kingston Flemings becomes better at defense than Dyson Daniels on top of that 3-point jump shot that he has.
See that honestly,
You can see that?
because Flint,
I can see that.
see that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's realistic. I can see that for 100%.
Um, Shad, we finna get into your favorite team now. The Golden
Golden
State
State,
Warriors. They draft Yaxel
the
Linderborg
good out of
at
Michigan.
11th overall. I want you to get into this first because this is your team.
Okay, 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 okay. One, I
hmm
was gonna go crazy if Golden State picked another guard. Word is bond. I was gonna go
hmm
crazy if Golden State picked another guard because we
I
have
feel you.
about not not too many kids, but 6 or 7 guards on our team. So we finally got some size. Though he's like 6'9", but
hmm
he's like a good 6'9", good 6'10". So we
hmm
finally got some size. Our tallest players were six
And I
seven. I
like
think on the play
Yaxel.
line.
And I like Yaxel because he if you watch how he plays just like Jalen Johnson. Man. A
He does.
real, a real like point forward type of prototype where he can really
Yes.
do a little bit of everything.
He
And
can handle the ball.
man,
He can get downhill. I can pick and roll
I
with him,
also
pick and
I
pop.
also like I also like the
Mm,
situation where he's in a similar situation to AJ Dybesta, where the guys
mm.
surrounding him have a ton of experience. Like
That's
AJ
true.
Dybesta, he's playing with AD, he's playing with Trey. Those are some guys that have been through some
That's
things
with
and have seen
experience.
some shit. And
Oh,
Yax was
for
going through
sure.
the same thing. He's gonna be playing with Curry, Draymond, Jimmy Butler,
Hmm.
Buddy Hill. All of these guys have
And
crazy
also,
experience. And I
I
think
honestly think it changes our offense too because you got to remember
mhm,
because I'm not sure if Kerr stays because they talking about firing him,
mhm,
and if they fire Kerr, our offense changes. So
mhm.
maybe going towards the future in this season, a more paint forward attack, and then the occasional three. We don't
Oh
spam
yeah.
three. The whole
Oh yeah.
identity of Golden State can change, and we run the offense through we run the offense through yet, so getting him in the paint,
Mhm.
getting Jimmy touches in the paint, alleviating pressure off of
So,
Curry.
so are you saying that that you just cut Curry out of the equation?
No, we're not cutting Curry off. Curry's gonna get his. The thing about Curry, no matter if he's
Mhm.
involved or not, he's gonna find his shot. Because remember, he's off the
Yeah,
ball.
because he's a
We
dangerous on ball. Like if you see him running
listen.
around the
The
court,
listen, yeah, listen. The paint attack is gonna open for Curry to be off the ball more, and it's gonna take
yeah,
pressure off of Curry. And remember,
yeah,
Draymond, he's still a point forward. He's still a guy that's directing our offense, and Curry doesn't have to do as much. So when we get to the playoffs, Curry can be in full effect.
yeah. I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro.
I think it's great for
Um,
his long term.
the Oklahoma City Thunder they take A Mara at the
And they trying to
12th
stop
spot.
Wembanyama, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
Ain't no. Boy, if David Stern
listen.
was alive today, he would have never
Let me
let that
tell for the
happen.
viewers at home, man. For the viewers at home, however good you thought OKC was in from 2024 to 2026, whatever number you have in your mind, now that they got
Mm.
8 multiply that shit by three. I'm telling you
Oh,
right now, multiply that shit by three because
but you know,
OKC, that this nigga 8 bro, is a
but
7-3 Spanish Wimby, my nigga.
listen, it's
Listen,
gonna be mhm,
it's gonna be
it'll
a
be over with
bloodbath in the
out in
West,
the West. Because you know the
man.
Spurs got someone too that's very good. What's
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
oh
I
yeah.
can't think of his name.
I forgot who he played for, but he
We'll
decent
get we'll,
too.
we'll get
Yeah,
to him.
yeah. But man, bro, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with that big situation though, because now they got three bigs. Are they gonna get rid
For
of
sure.
Chet? Are they gonna get rid of Hartenstein? I think
I don't
if
think they'll
they
get
have
rid of
to,
Chet.
nah, I don't know. If I feel like if they had to get rid of anybody, it's gonna be Hartenstein. You know,
Crazy because
I
Hartenstein is actually crazy
yeah
good. He's a big that can play
yeah
make. He's smart. Like
yeah. I would,
he's a
if
very
Hartenstein
valuable player.
touches free agency, if Hartenstein touches free agency, I would like to see Atlanta look into that. But
Let's go.
Rashad, the Philadelphia 76ers draft LeBaron Philon at the 22nd overall pick. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I thought it was an interesting pick because I think me and you
Mhm.
talked about it a bit yesterday. You was like, he's just another Tyrese Maxey.
Yes, I said that he's another
Yeah,
Tyrese
I can
Maxey,
see
and
that honestly. Like,
a part of that confuses me because it's like you already have a fully developed version of the same player you just drafted. So it's like,
yeah, I
how is
wish
that going to work? And then you have VJ Edgecombe,
I
so
don't
it's
know.
like,
It's kind of like Golden State situation
yeah.
or Atlanta Hawks where they have like where I feel like they're going too small and have too many guards.
Like Nikhil and CJ, they have a similar style, but it's like it's
Yes,
odd because it's like
yes,
if I'm a GM, I don't I want I want a lot of
guys,
versatility. I want a
for
lot of
sure.
versatility. I want a lot of I need guys who can do different things. I
Things
don't
on the
need
court.
two of the same person. But it's like
Hmm.
it's a trend. It's a trend of these teams drafting good players that they just don't need. Like
That's true.
Fallon is a great player. It's a
Player.
solid pick. They
I
just
will say
don't need
this.
it.
I will say this towards the GMs, and it's easy for a GM to do something and us as NBA fans judge
Mhm,
it.
mhm.
It's hard as hell to be a GM.
Oh,
It's
hard as hell.
very
Hard as
like
hell.
like
We
be
can
honest.
sit here
Do
and judge. Listen. we can
like
sit here and judge these guys all day.
all day, but it's
But when
hard
you
to be a
look,
GM.
yeah,
It's hard to even trade. Like,
yeah,
dog, I want you to understand something. Like, be honest. Did you think Markel Fultz was gonna work out?
I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did.
A lot of people
I,
did. That's
yeah,
why we can't be GMs right there.
exactly. That's
Like, as
exactly
a
why we
GM
can't be G.
and as fans and to our audience that's listening, like, I want you to understand, as GMs, they're not gonna get it right all the time. No one
Right,
ever does,
right.
unless you're OKC's GM.
Shit, we all human, bro. Well, I mean, shit. If you Sam Preston
Yeah,
might be the guy to be in the gym. But man, I think I don't think LeBaron is going to be like a plug and play type of guy where you just plug him
he's
like because VJS come he was a plug and play guy.
a play type
As
of guy.
soon as he got to Philadelphia, he just got to
I mean,
rolling. I don't think it's going to be the same thing
sure,
with Phylon. I think he's going to come off
yes,
of the bench, but I do think
bench.
he has like
He
some
has
six
potential for
man of the
sure,
year
but like
potential. Like
t-
he could be a 6 man. He could be in the 6 man
for
conversations,
sure,
but that I don't know, man. I don't,
I don't.
but man, go ahead.
I was gonna say it surprised me because I thought they was gonna go with sides, like a younger big that can score but can
Yeah,
also do other things. Okay, because we know
because
Joel Embiid is not the healthiest. Someone
and
I
Adam
won't
Bona
say
ain't the best, and
I
Adam
know.
Bona ain't any better.
I would have loved for them to go with a big that could get it off the dribble a little bit, that can
Mm,
bag down, that can demand double teams, and
mm,
when Joel Embiid is not there, can be in place in his stead, and that can also alleviate the pressure off of Maxi as well. And the other guys are role players. They can play off ball. They can cut. They can do what they have to. I would have loved them to get, like you said, with versatility, but with size as well, and that can score.
in
That's
our
what I was
final,
expecting from Philly.
yeah, yeah, and our final player before we move on to everybody's favorite topic, the hot seat, where it gets real
Yes,
controversial. Man,
yes,
Zuby Ejiofor, drafted by the Hawks, 6'9", big. He's a power forward. You know, a real defensive anchor. Man, look, I like I just said with the 76ers, and like I said with the Grizzlies and all these other players, this is what makes this draft so interesting.
yes,
These guys are, as much as I love Zuby, and I still
yes,
think it's a great pick.
yes,
We need a guy who can rebound. Like
yes,
I just don't think I think he's going to be a great defensive player. I think he's going to be a hell of a, but he's six
yes,
nine.
for
Jalen
sure.
Johnson was also 6'9". Onyeka Okongwu was 6'9" and a half.
6'9".
Did you see how bad the Knicks dominated these guys in the playoffs?
I watched the whole series, so yeah,
Me too. I painfully watched the entire series, bro. If we can't, like, the best thing the Hawks can do at this point is pray that Hartenstein is put into free agency and they jump onto that. Because
for sure.
if this is just the end all be all going into the season, which I doubt it is,
I
but
will
it
say
could
because
be.
it's interesting that you say that because I watched the draft through Yahoo Sports and they had analysts.
Mhm.
They was like, who was the worst pick in the draft? And it was that for the Atlanta Hawks. The six
Zuby,
nine like yes, it
yeah,
was Zuby.
it's too many. It's too many 6'9" bigs on this team. 6'10"
Too.
big. Like Jock Landale, I
You
think the tallest player is Jock Landale. He's 6'11", bro. Like
hmm,
there's nothing we can do. Like if unless we can, like I
yes.
said, unless we can go get Hartenstein, bro, the guy who can grab some boards, bro. I,
I
I
would
don't know.
say it,
I think it's going. I think if Atlanta doesn't go get a bid, it's just gonna be the same result from last season. They're gonna be
I would
decent,
say this.
but
That's true. I
what you
understand
saying?
you. I was gonna say this, like it's either that or somehow, some way, if they do go all in on this defensive
Mm-hmm,
scheme, not don't just have physical absolute dogs,
mm-hmm,
but I want someone with a defensive brain that can call out the plays and figure it out. Like let's because game 4 was when the series flipped for y'all
mm-hmm.
or whatever,
Yeah.
right? When they started running the offense through Cat. Imagine if y'all had someone that had defensive IQ or that was just ahead of the curve like a Rajon Rondo, but for defense that could figure out what they was doing and that was able to stop it before they was able to get into action. Maybe we're
That was
talking about a
supposed to
whole
be.
different series.
That was supposed to be Dyson Daniels, but he just didn't show up. The guy that you're describing, the guy that you just
Hmm.
described right there, that was supposed to be Dyson Daniels. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, man, you're right. Shit, hopefully Kingston Flemings
It's
can
either
become that
rebounding or
for.
that. Like if you're gonna
Yeah,
flip the trajectory of a series, there's no in between.
yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it, man. But
Yeah.
bro, I just think, man, the Hawks, bro, man, we gotta find a big in free agency. If not, it's gonna be the same exact result.
I would
Probably
see if
gonna be
what I
a
though the
fourth,
Knicks
fifth, or a
probably
sixth
won't
seed.
trade him, and I think he's currently still in his contract. I would see what they offer for Mitchell Robinson.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah,
After the
I would
season
say
they just had, bro, I don't
it's
think
worth
he's
the shot.
going. I mean, sure, it's worth a shot. When
Or
you have the type of bigs that
yes,
Atlanta has, bro,
or
of course you want to take any shot you can
mhm,
take.
you can yes. I will say or an underrated pick.
Like what?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out when I say this.
Mhm.
Low key, Kevon Looney. He had a stint where he was leading playoffs in rebounds in 2023, and in 2022
Yeah,
he did the same thing.
yeah,
Like he was actually a top offensive rebounder in the league with the Golden State.
yeah.
Like
But
2022, 20
man,
he was
it's gonna be interesting to see what Atlanta does this offseason. But
oh for
Shad,
sure. Yes,
we
sir.
have moved into our last and final segment of the night, and probably our
The
most
hot seat.
controversial, the hot seat.
Okay.
Man, when it comes to these sports shows, everybody love to debate. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone
Everybody
loves a
love
little
to disagree.
controversy. Stir up
Exactly.
the
Everybody
media,
love a little
everything.
controversy. So shit, that's what we gonna do today. And it's gonna
Okay.
be a theme draft hot seat. And
Okay.
shit, we just gonna get straight to it, man. The first hot seat question of the day, bro. What
Yes.
what team do you think benefited the most from this year's
What team do I think benefited the most from this year's draft?
draft? And it's gonna get hotter. The more we go into it, the question's gonna get hotter.
What team do I think? Low key, OKC with 8 more.
Yes,
They know what they were doing.
yes, yes.
Man, if David Stern was alive, he would have stopped
They
this
got the
debate.
Wimby stopper. They got what they were looking for. They
I
needed to
wouldn't
stop Wimby. They got what they were looking for.
listen.
Now this shit is gonna get wicked.
I wouldn't say a Wemby stopper, but it's kind of what the Wolves did in 2024, 2025 with Jokic, where they had the big man rotation with Rudy Gobert and Nas Reed.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
nah,
the
it's Reed.
same way with OKC.
Yeah,
Isaiah
yeah.
Hartenstein,
Oh
Homer,
yeah,
88 Mara, everyone's taking goals at him.
yeah, bro. It's gonna be real. Like
They
I
knew
was
what
telling you, and like I was telling you, bro. However good you thought they was going into this, bro, multiply
yeah.
that shit by three. Cause,
I think the Spurs got
bro,
better too. I like that bid that they got too, because he ain't nothing to play with
mm,
either.
yeah, man. But bro, it's gonna be like I said, bro. It's gonna be a bloodbath. I think
Yes.
at least for the next 3 years, it's gonna be
Oh
San
for sure.
Antonio and OKC in the Western Conference Finals. Now the
Oh
East
for
gonna be
sure.
a toss up, but
Yes.
man, it's gonna be like the Western Conference version of the Cavs versus Warriors. I feel like they can
Yes.
go at it every single year. But
Hmm.
man, who do you feel will be a bust coming out of this draft?
That's one question I've honestly never really thought about. A bus
Like
coming out of the draft. A bus coming out of the draft. Honestly,
listen, my pick is gonna be super controversial, but it's not gonna be for the reason that y'all think.
I think I
But I
have a
want you to go
potential
first.
bus, but it's not a definite answer for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
I want you to
It's
hear
a
me out.
potential.
I want you to hear me out when I say this.
Mm-hmm,
Low key, a lot of the guys are gonna come in my neck for this, but low key, Darius A Cup, not for the reason you think.
mm-hmm.
Because listen. Okay. You can have a great player, but if you don't know how to develop him, that doesn't mean anything. That's why I
And you
think
know
Aker
what?
and the Kings are a horrible organization.
And you
They
know
haven't
what?
been relevant since the 2000s.
And you know what? That's
But
the exact reason I was about to say that Cam Boozer was going to be a bust. It's the same
that's
reason.
true.
The same reason you
Yes.
can't like the same thing when you was just talking about how trash of an organization that Sacramento is. I feel the same way about the Grizzlies. I don't think they're putting him in the best situation
But
to succeed.
the best situation to be used. Because
Exactly.
you
I
got
don't.
because if you look at Sacktown, right, ain't
Yeah.
nothing but ball heavy guys. Zach Levine, DeMar DeRozan, you know, like when it gets to the 14 is a tight game, they're not passing the ball to A Cup.
Exactly, bro. And like you're gonna need like even though, like I said, Cam Boozer, he's one of those heliocentric guys where like he can make plays for himself, bro. But there's gonna come down to a point of time where he's not gonna be playing
Yes.
all 48
Okay.
minutes.
Listen,
Like you
listen.
can't just
Okay.
play 48
Mm,
minutes of ISO ball. You get what I'm
yes,
saying?
that's true. That's inefficient. We seen what
Right,
happened with James Harden in 2018 and
right,
19.
right. He was
I'm
good, but
gonna
he wasn't good enough to go to the finals. I mean, well, win the finals.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. If you're I don't think the Kings GM organization will do it. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna just put my King shoes on here. I don't think they're gonna do it. If they do, it'll low key surprise me because they haven't been relevant in 20 years, to be honest. But if I'm the Kings and I'm doing around Darius Acuff and I'm going all in, I would low key trade Zach Levine into DeMar DeRozan. I want them both gone.
For who?
See what I can see what I could flip for them. Because too many ball hawking guys, it
And
stagnates
you know
our
what?
offense.
And you know
It
what?
stagnates what?
And yet, I think Sacktown has seen enough. I think they've had enough chances to
You think
see
they're gonna
what
do
these
it?
two guys have. I'm not saying that they're going to do it, but I'm
Mhm.
saying if it were to ever happen,
Happen, you wouldn't be surprised.
I do think that no, what I was going to say was if it does
Mhm.
happen, I do think Sacramento would have a good enough reason to get rid of it. Like,
That's true, but
cause they didn't seen enough, bro. Like we didn't
yes.
seen what these guys have had to, and it hasn't been much. It has not been much.
Mhm.
But Rashad, last question, and probably the
Mhm.
most controversial question, probably a question that's gonna bite us
Mhm.
both in the ass next season. Who do you think? Give me your way too early rookie of the year prediction.
Way too early.
Way too
Okay.
early.
All right. All right. Usually, rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of rookie of the year, and when I look at that award, I don't just look at the rookies. I look at whose team they're on because their team contradicts how much freedom they get.
And I
Like
don't
for
just look at their performance. I also
yes,
look at how said rookie has helped the players around him. Like
oh
Cooper
for sure,
Flag, like
yes,
Cooper Flag, for example, he helped his team.
rookie
He
of the year
helped his team. You get what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Con Canepa, a great shooter, a
Yes,
dangerous shooter. But
yes,
was he out here creating plays for his team? Hell no.
yes.
Hell no. Excellent
Mm.
shooter, but I don't know,
I
man.
get what you're
I
saying
just don't.
because like rookie of the year, right? How I
Mm,
look at rookie of the year,
mm,
there's two, maybe three things I look for.
right.
One, the team, because the team contradicts how much freedom they get. For example,
Mm,
Cooper Flag, they was a bad team. They was tanking. Kyrie got hurt. He had the freedom to do what he wanted, and they
right.
read that system
Because it's like
through
they
it.
was fucked. They was fucked anyway. So it's like shit. You
Exactly.
might as well let him do what he do.
My
So
point
it's like, yeah, you
exactly.
might as well get that man free range to do what he do because it wasn't going. That nobody had high expectations for the Dallas
Two,
Mavericks. Like,
how much? Yes, two. How much? How much do you impact the game after the game
yeah,
is over? What is your plus minus that benefited the team? Are you a negative 21
yeah.
or are you a plus 21? Are
Nah, I
you
ain't gonna
plus
lie.
50 efficiency, half court on the ball? Like
That
what?
plus minus stat, that plus minus
Yes,
stat is super controversial in the basketball community. Some people
yes.
think it matters. Some people think it matters. Some don't.
I don't know.
I'm gonna,
It's a very tricky stat.
yeah.
No way.
I don't
I
think it
think that
tells the whole story. I think that's the
it
problem. I don't
doesn't.
think it tells.
I don't listen. And we're gonna get into. the stat sheet stuff. I think we should do like stats about basketball in our next episode. I really want to get into that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say one more thing about the stats.
Mhm.
Because analytic guys, they look at the mid range and like, what are you doing? That's the worst statistical shot. But if you're a
Yeah.
hooper and you hoop on the court, that's the best shot that you can
Exactly.
get. You're not gonna go over the rim on
Exactly.
7-footers. You
It may
took away my three
statistically be the
ball.
worst shot. It may statistically be the worst
That's the
shot.
best
But when you
shot you can
in the
get.
moment,
Yes,
it feel right though. It feel
exactly.
right.
Every
It's like,
hooper will know that.
I
Every
see
hoop,
what you said.
every
So
hooper.
who
Mhm.
who do you think is gonna be the rookie of the year for the 2026-2027
Okay,
season?
okay. Back to the question. Low key, I'm looking at someone with impact. I'm looking at
Mhm.
someone with freedom. I'm looking at someone with an it factor. And I'm
I think they go
and
I think they're gonna give it to AJ just for the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
But
Because I'm tying
I
my
don't
balls between two guys here. A Cuff
who.
and the Banster.
Yeah.
A Cuff
Well,
has all the freedom.
hold
There
on. How that work though? Because you just said he could be a bust. So how you got to explain to the
I said a
people now?
potential because they don't know. They don't know how to develop. I'm not sure if they're gonna know how to develop him. Like that's not to say I don't think he's gonna be a
Mhm.
good or a great player. I said not saying he won't be like a good or great player. Like I still think he had like when I look at A
You know
Cup, he
what
has
though?
rookie of the year potential. Okay, I put it like this. For his rookie year, right? I'm gonna word it like this.
Mhm.
For his ceiling, rookie of the year potential. For his floor, a potential bust, but not for the reason you think. I word it like that, if that makes sense.
Right. So listen, I do think there is a world where you remember why I just said LeBaron Farlon could be like a 6 man of the year type of guy. I
Yes,
do think like a Dylan Harper type of guy coming off the bench, but I do think
yes,
there's a world where like there's another 6 man who's not a rookie and he's a like a Keldon Johnson that
yes,
really fucks with that, and then they just
yes,
decide, you know what, LeBaron's been balling, we just gonna throw him the rookie of the year.
yes.
I do think that could happen.
Because here's the thing about awards, and
Mhm.
even with rookie, 6 man MVPs, the standard
Because
for
they
awards
did
they
that because they
change.
did that to Dyson Daniels. When Dyson the
Yes,
same year Dyson Daniels lost Defensive Player of the Year, they just
yeah,
said fuck it, we're gonna throw him most improved because he still
that's
balled out.
true. Yes,
So they do. The NBA is known for doing it. If they can't give one player an award, they're gonna give him another award. Like
Mm,
they're known for
that is
doing that.
true. That's definitely a pattern. And another thing,
Yeah.
like that you gotta keep in mind, their criteria for awards it
Hmm.
also changes.
Yeah.
It because there's a time where you could average 14, 15 a game and be an MVP. I think an example of that was Joakim Noah back in like 2011, 2012. He was fourth in MVP voting and he only averaged 12 or 13 a game.
Well, that was an era where the pace was a lot
Like
slower
I,
and guys
that
weren't
is
really.
true.
You have to like account for point inflation.
Yes,
15 points per game in 2011 is like 22 or 23 points per game in
that
today's
is
time.
true.
You get what I'm saying? Like you have to account for point
Yes.
inflation. Like the times have changed, bro. The pace has gotten faster. There's more threes being shot. So like,
I put it like I'm gonna ask you this. Did Steve
mhm.
Nash deserve both of those MVPs with prime Shaq?
Ooh,
If you gotta pick Steve
um,
Nash,
I don't. What
12,
year was that?
13 a game.
I
Like
forgot what year was that.
that's probably like early 2000s. Maybe Shaq was like still in his
Cause
prime. He
there
still
was a
like his
lot of years. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. There was a lot of years like in the early 2000s where like Kobe was just like the 2006 season. I
yes,
feel like Kobe could have won MVP in '06. Like even
yes.
like I know everybody talks about like the 81 point game, but you have to look at the entire season. Like
But
Kobe was elite.
listen, from okay. Because here's the thing.
Hmm.
He averaged 35.4. Like
In
Kobe was
'06.
so yes, in '06. He averaged
Damn, I didn't know
35.4.
he was. Listen, I knew
You
he
know
was
what's
good, but
crazy?
I didn't know he.
You wanna know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
What?
He y'all only talk about Kobe, right? I want you y'all don't
Mhm.
even talk about the second leading scorer. Allen Iverson averaged 33.1 and still couldn't win a scoring title.
33
That is
points and
insane.
I ain't gonna lie, 33 points in '06 is crazy though. Y'all
AI
remember what
had
I
four
was just
scoring
talking about?
titles. Y'all don't talk about it though because of Kobe.
Y'all
Like he
remember? Yeah, like
overshadowed AI.
I was just talking about point inflation, bro.
Yes.
33 points in '06. Nigga, that's like averaging 50 in today's
You
game.
gotta
What the
understand, because
hell?
like 90s, 2000s, there were only like maybe 15, 20 players averaging 20 a game, mind you.
Exact, bro. 33, bro. That is in '06 is nuts. Like I knew Kobe was good in '06, but
Like, look
damn.
at his games from like like from February to March. He's
Yeah, if that was
averaging
the case, if
31.8,
he really
30, 45. Matter of fact, the month he got 81, he was averaging 45.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If that is the case, bro, he was averaging that no six. Hell yeah, I'll say he deserved that shit over Nash. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll say Nash did deserve that shit, bro. Cause what the hell? I didn't even know that.
You gotta remember,
Wow, man.
Shaq had just left. Y'all keep calling
Yeah.
Kobe a sidekick. It was
But I
it
ain't
was
gonna
more
lie though.
Batman and Robin.
Didn't they lose to Shaq that year? The Lakers.
Let me see, '06. No, they were a bottom team, I think.
I think
Let
the
me look it
Lakers. No,
up.
no, no. I think Kobe he got a lot of hate for that. They said he played so bad against the Suns. They said it felt like he threw that game. Like they
Oh
said it
yeah, they
looked like he
did.
was.
Never mind. They did finish. Never mind. They did make the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they
I
played the
remember.
Sun and they played the
Yeah.
Suns in '06, didn't they?
Yes, they played Phoenix. Yes, I remember. Yes.
Yeah, and Kobe lost
Steve
that shit,
Nash.
bro. You know what? That's
Also, also,
probably what that's
also.
probably what won Steve Nash that.
Yeah, I will say. Okay, I will say this. If you want to make a
Mhm.
Kobe fan mad, he also lost 3-1 to Steve Nash.
He lost what?
He lost 3-1 to Steve Nash. '06
Oh
or
yeah, he was
'07.
up 3-1. I remember
He was
that.
up 3-1.
Kobe was up 3-1, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what had got into Kobe that series, bro, because he like that final stretch right before the playoffs, bro, he was hooping. Like
Hmm.
I wouldn't like when I went back and looked at them because I'm a real sports historian. I
Yes,
go back and
same.
look at the footage, bro. Like,
Nah, for real.
dude, I wouldn't I knew it was gonna be like competitive, but damn, I didn't know they was gonna do cold like that, bro. But man, y'all, it has been an episode. It's been a great first episode, man.
Oh, for
I am
sure.
so I am so glad to be back, bro. Like I took a 2 year
Yes, sir.
hiatus. I didn't know if I was gonna come back or not, bro. But
Hmm.
man, I found a partner in crime in Rashad, bro. He knows what he's
Yes, sir.
talking about. You know, we're gonna
Hmm.
get into a little bit of everything, man. NBA, college basketball, college football, bro.
Football.
NFL. It's gonna be amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yes.
Like
Hmm.
Rashad, tell us how you feeling, bro, after our first episode.
After the first podcast, honestly, I feel great.
Mm,
It's always nice to be back in the world of sports.
right. And you said
Talking
this is
like
something you
listen.
always wanted to do.
Oh yeah, like sports podcasting. Like me and Jason, we talked about it a few years
Mm,
ago. But Mr. Washington, he's the guy that really gave me the
mm.
opportunity to really do it as far as announcing and calling games and things of that nature. So it's
Oh,
nothing
you were
short
an
of an amazing
announcer.
opportunity. Yes,
Oh
I did
man.
it over the radio. Like we had a whole radio station and everything.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Damn,
But
bro, you really
yes,
got, bro. You
like
could really,
listen. There's levels to like I'm such a sports guy, right? I will go to the
mm.
bar or downtown. I want you to do it one day. Just go downtown, sit at the bar or whatever. And
Oh, like go to the
while you're
brick and
watching the
just to
game,
watch the game. Oh yeah, bro.
talk to some people though, like they know about the sport. That's
Yeah,
also like talk to some people. Like I be
yeah.
doing that. Like I'm such a sports guy, I do that.
I'm such a sports guy. My favorite type of restaurant is a sports pub, a place where you could grab some wings and catch a basketball game. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how much of a sports
But you
guy I
gotta
am.
put me on with that.
Everything
Hold on.
you don't, bro. You ain't never been to Pickle Bear?
Oh, pickle. I haven't been to
The
Pickle
Brink,
Barrel in
the
years.
Brink,
I've been to Brick.
Buffalo
I've been to
Wild,
the Brick.
the
I've been to
Buffalo
Buffalo
Wild
Wild Wings.
Wings,
Yes,
Applebee's, Chili's. Those are
yes,
all could be considered like sports pubs
yes.
because
Yeah.
they always have some type of
Oh,
sports
for
going
sure.
on every time you go up there.
Yes.
But man, listen, we should actually like it would be
Mhm.
dope if we went out to eat, like to watch a game and also like record an episode at the restaurant. That would be, bro,
Oh, that would be
like
elite.
that would be dope though. like it could be
Yes.
like a mukbang type of thing, and we
Muk
really
Vegas
talking
Sports
about
Part 1.
yes, bro.
That's going right on my
That
Instagram.
that would be that would be elite, bro. But man,
Yes,
y'all,
sir.
this has been the episode, man. I can't
Yes.
wait to get this video out. Can't wait to edit it, man. I'm gonna have it out as quick as I can, man.
Yes.
Rashad, any closing remarks before we head up out of here, man? I'm so excited, bro. I'm ready to work, bro.
Um, any closing remarks?
Yes, sir.
Chat. One, thank you for the love and support
Oh yeah.
on my
Oh yeah.
videos and what I do, And thank you for supporting my boy Brandon. He's always
Oh
wanted
yeah.
to do
Oh
this,
yeah.
and the fact that he was able to do this with me is nothing short of amazing.
Oh
Third,
yeah, for sure. And we
third
only
chat,
gonna
I'm gonna
get
give
better.
yes, third chat. Um, I'm nerding out next episode. Next episode, we got to talk about like stats for the NBA because there are so many stats like I genuinely want to discuss and talk
And I
about
also want to get into the NFL too, bro, because it's been a lot going on with the NFL. We
for
listen,
sure.
we got so much shit to talk about this summer, bro. Bro, it's gonna be great,
Hmm.
man.
Do you
But
watch the
listen, y'all.
WNBA?
Oh yeah, man. We gonna talk about it all, man. But listen,
Yes, sir.
y'all. This has been an episode, man. I'm Quinn Peso, your favorite sports nephew. It has been your boy
Just call me the
Rashad Harper,
analyst.
the
The analyst.
the greatest analyst of all time, the
Thank you.
greatest
Thank you.
analyst of all
Thank you.
time,
Thank you.
Rashad Harper. And we're gonna be
Yes.
tuning out, man. It's all love, whole lot of respect, man, and we out.